All right. Fix Mix, episode 9er. We are in the middle of a project, my friends. And what a project it is. I'm making a 9 to 10 track album. Right here, these are the tracks. Boom, 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 and so on until we reach the number 9 to 10. Wow. Well, we're working on Christener right now. You weren't here for it. In fact, nobody was but me. But this song originally existed as a very kind of echoey, psychedelic, kind of swishy, swirly song. And the original version can be found in episode 8's description. But I have actually begun working on version 2, which is all you people have ever heard. It is a much more dry, roomy, upfront version with fewer bells and even fewer whistles. And I think it's actually going to fit better on the album. So today I think we're just going to put some finishing touches on that as best we can. Maybe some EQs, maybe some volume adjustments. Who knows what else is going to pop up while we do this. So I'm just going to press play and we're going to hear what I have so far. With some light commentary from me. That's 2 acoustic tracks that have been panned, but I don't think you can hear the left and right because I don't let you hear it.
I'm not so sure I'll be what I want me to be. Maybe I'll turn to the Lord. Am I a listener? Am I a Christener? Am I a radio cure? All I need is the that I gave out seconds. That's all disappeared. Oh, there's some difference. There's no one listening. Does that mean that I give it down? I won't be regarded as one to discard, though I'm far from my best. Don't get around, but I'll try not to sound like the rest. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi. Those background vocals are repeated. There's 3 of them. I don't know why there's 3 of them, but I think I'm going to leave it as such.
In the way of the light beam was saying that it's taking me as far as I thought. Right in the wave of the moment you made it was frequent, but
A little bit of bass right here. Very subtle.
I'm feeling so alone, dealing with me every day. Now that I'm born, I'm feeling so alone, breaking my falls every day. I'll be regarded as one to discard, though I'm far from my best. Don't get around, but I won't try to sound like the rest. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, hear me out. I think there could be like some wind sound effects here. I know we tried this already, a different song, but I have a friend that recorded some outdoor noise for me. We'll see.
Right combination
We'll try it out.
walks through the door. The moment I need is down on the floor. My heart does me no big favor.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of vocals happening here, isn't there? We might have to tackle that. But first, very quickly, you know my motto. We need to start taking stuff away. We gotta cut. We need to adjust volume and EQs. But first, let's add something. All right, so this second chorus, it repeats for twice as long. Here's chorus 2. So I think when the song proper comes back, it'd be cool to have like a just something. I don't know, just something. Just really, really, really light. So let's take our super secret reverb piano track. Wow, listen to how quiet that is. We could use this one. We could maybe make a second one and just take some of that wet mix down. Remember, the wet mix is what makes it the wet mix is like the echo, right? And the dry is the actual sound. Yeah. Do I really want to add more reverb crud to this? What if we just went all the way dry piano? That might be fun. Take that spreader off too, so it's just straightforward. Yeah, something like, kind of like. Okay, I'm convinced. And that, of course, would come in right when the vocals come in. I like it. Alright, let's try it out. Not convinced that this is a good idea. In fact, it may be terrible. That's why we're here, baby. Let's see. I was just gonna say, like, maybe the EQ could be like vintage keys. It's already on. Son of a gun. Oh, we can make it a warm piano. Hot. I can't play this piano. It's too hot. Let's see if that did anything at all. I think all it's really doing is it's occupying the same like mid frequency as a bunch of other instruments. So what if we made our own EQ, one that breaks all the rules? I don't know. Does this help? but I'm learning. You were about to delete objects that are assigned to tracks in the tracks area. Delete anyway. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Okay, that was fun. I wanted to confidently delete that in a big show, but that'll work too. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Can we maybe still just try to... Huh? What do you think about that? Electric piano? Yeah, I don't think it really fits this whole, like, earthy, salt of the earth vibe. Any description with the word earth in it, I think fits. Do you know what I mean, though? This is an earthy song. Like, it sort of sounds like I'm right there by the campfire. So an electric piano might not be a great choice. Tell me that wasn't charming, though. What? Come on, I could do it. I could do that. 7th. The city's a city of stars. Okay, what about this? See, that way the only note that changes is the bass notes. I don't have to frickin' explain myself to you. Try it one more. Give that one more go. Let's lower the ball. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Pretty great. Forgot to press record on the right track. Did we at least film me not pressing record? Because that's great television. It's okay. I can do it better. An opportunity to do it better. Okay, one more thing. I want to put a compressor on there, which is going to make it so every one of those key hits is about the same volume, which I think makes parts less distracting, right? I think background parts, if they're like the same, they don't fluctuate in volume too much. That helps things. Dynamics, compressor, stereo. Guess what? I'm going to pick a plugin that's for a keyboard. But piano. VCA vocal. What the heck does that mean? PC load letter. Man, these all look great. Pop piano. That's what I'm doing. Fantastic. Take it or leave it. I'm not going to decide right now. Right. Next thing I wanted to do was... Let's dive into these little... So this section here, there's a lot of background vocals going on. Listen, just listen. I could do well on the table, right on the lawn. I could do well until sun. I waste a good fall. I could do what I could do. What the heck is this? what that is. It's me smacking stuff. It's me smacking stuff and breathing through my nose very heavily. In other words, the keystone of the piece. All right, let's delete this track. That's embarrassing that's even still there. All right.
Nothing at all. I could do worse. I could do worse. Like waste a good fall. Waste a good fall. I could do worse. I could do worse. Like nothing at all. Like nothing at all. I could do worse. I could do worse. Like nothing at all. Like nothing at all. Yeah, I could do worse. I could do worse. Like waste a good fall. Waste a good fall. I could do worse. I could do worse.
What am I trying to ascertain? I don't know. I feel like they could be a little bit friendlier in regards to the main vocal part here, right?
Right on the table, right on the lawn. I could do right until sun sees.
They're actually pretty good. It's these ones down here that are a little bit,
I could do it.
because they've been lefted and righted. And earlier, yeah, I mentioned that you people can't hear the pan, and that's because of the way this screen record program works. I don't think you can differentiate between left and right eared stuff. I mean, you personally, you're not adept enough, you're not competent enough to differentiate between left and right sounds. But also, the screen recording program doesn't differentiate either. So, I mean, it would be wasted on you, but you also can't hear it at all, just from a technical level. Fantastic. Right. I did want to try something. So there is a EQ, which again, that's like kind of adjusts where on the sound spectrum your different sounds will be. That there's an EQ that's like specifically for background vocals. But I'm a little concerned if I do that, I'm going to ruin what I have. Because I actually, see this EQ? I made that. I like went through and just like tried to figure out which worked the best. It's also a preset called clear vocals. Okay, so let's try it. Let's put all the background vocals, even these ones. No. Oh, is it shift click or control click? Who do I talk to about shift click versus control click? Hey, at the very least, if this album doesn't pan out, I think I'll have a decent comedy album. Great. Yep, that's that. So then we're going to go to EQ. And instead of clear vocals, we're going to do this one. It's already been done for us. It's called backing vocals. So a big change, and this button will let us kind of go between. So this is what I had before, and this is what Logic says backing vocals should sound like. And so Logic says that for backing vocals, you want to get rid of, a big part of the bass, a little bump up on this mid, and then just a really nondescript shape. Whereas meanwhile, look at this. Look what I'm doing over here. I'm working overtime. Really boosting the trebles. Probably not a great idea. So maybe we'll pull that down a bit. Should we go back to this? I'm getting rid of a lot of my mids because that's kind of where the guitars live. I'm making some bold decisions, but this is the, uh-oh, now I just compare between those two. Somebody kick me in the face. Good, okay, that's great. Let's go back to background vocals. It's already selected. What the hip-hop? There we go. Compare, good. All right, let's try that. And just that one changed. No, these one changed too. Maybe those already had it. Riveting. Riveting. Great. You get a background vocal. You get a background vocal. I don't know. Something tells me this might be both a bad idea and irreversible. More like irresistible. Good stuff. Okay. Did that do anything? I don't know. Only one way to find out. And
I could do worse. I could do worse.
hate it. Hate it. This is a new record. I think this is the most that I've added and then immediately changed. In other words, my best episode yet. Yeah, get back to where you were. Jiminy Cricket.
On the table, right on the lawn. I could do right until some wasted seas that have gone. I could do it. Doesn't matter what I will say. I could do
This guy's really working overtime. I'm going to actually drop his trebs a little bit so he doesn't stick out quite as much. And maybe drop his vol. I thought there were 2 tracks of me doing that. But this one's pulling extra duty because it's the one that's kind of in the round. Where these are in unison sort of on the one. And then this guy comes in and does the like response.
until some wasted seas that have gone. I could do it. Doesn't matter.
Something about.
I could do what.
Ugh. I don't know. That's like really sticking out to me. Gosh, wouldn't you know it? Listen to how I say worse. Listen to how this guy says worse. I don't know what he was thinking, but it's like kind of.
Doesn't matter what I will say. I just need to do it today.
So far, this episode is like the Raiders of the Lost Ark episode. I've done absolutely nothing, and the Nazis are still going to get the Ark of the Covenant. But I'm going to walk away feeling like it was a big help. Good. Alright, I did want to fix this. I think I know what to do. I can probably just re-record it. But while we're here...
I could do right until some wasted sea.
I think I say I could do worse. Very well right here.
Until some wasted sea.
Alright, so let's just copy me saying that again.
Until some.
Ooh! Ooh! Instantly solved.
Doesn't matter what I will say. Doesn't matter what I will say. I just need to do it today.
The more I hear this part, the more I want to drive my fist through it. That's a sign of a job well done.
I'm not so sure I'll be what I want me to be. Maybe I'll turn to the Lord. Am I a listener? Am I a Christener? Am I a real?
Okay, here we go.
I'll be regarded as one dude's God, though I'm far from my best. Don't get around, but I won't try to sound like the rest.
Oof, I don't like this part either. Maybe deleting it's too harsh, but I'm gonna mute it and say keyboard part I don't like. I take special care to label stuff when you guys are around. When there's nobody around, I mean, this is called natural vocal because that's the name of the plugin. I don't give a hoot. Oh boy. Alright, I'll tell you this other idea I had. That's probably going to also not make it in the final cut. This is the part where I go like, it's still a good idea to experiment and try stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea if you like wasting time. And I do like wasting time, so let's try it out. Let's add a track. Let me explain what I want to do. I want to have like a drum fill right before the vocals come in, like the I could do it. Right, so like I know what you're thinking. You're thinking there's not a trap kit in this song, and now you're just gonna suddenly have tom toms apropos of nothing. Yes, yes, well said. Actually, I don't use this apropos enough, so good on you. Great, 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 great. Everything's fine. Okay, so then we go. There's the toms. Like that, right? Well, what if we had the drums? No, you're right. That's stupid. Let's just see what happens if we had a drum fill. And then maybe we can add some effects to it and make it special. Whoa, we need some more time, psycho. I got my sound back. I could do worse. I could do well on the tape. Yeah, it sounded lifeless and terrible. In other words, perfect. Worse. I could do well. Is that the fill I want? I was thinking like shoot do 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 do, shoot do 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 do, shoot do 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 do. These all sound like the same fleshy thwack. Ugh. I think this person needs to tune their toms. I got my sound back. I could do worse. I could do well on the table. Straight up like 1, 2, 3. Do, do, do. I don't know what I want. You agree though, right? It needs like a little bit of like a that's I'm picturing a 9 tom drum set. And the problem is there's this little bass twang that's kind of stepping on that a little bit. So why don't you go ahead and shut your yammer? See if that comes across. Let me try one more time. Adding the perfect fill. Got my sound back. I could do worse. I could do well on the table. Something. Dun 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 dun. What's this one just hanging out here? I think it's supposed to be right there. This is the part where you can kind of drag stuff and match it to the metronome hits. Could do worse. I could do worse. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Now we go in, put that room all the way over, effects. What could we do? Effects. We could add the same reverb that I added on the keyboard parts here. That's going to be curious though. Real curious. Ooh, I do like it. It sounds like that Phil Collins song. It's way too loud right now, but Could be something, right? I almost hear that throughout the whole thing. Boom, 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 pa. Let me hear it. I don't know, I like that. I'm getting excited. Right? Boom, 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 boom.
Got my sound back. I could do worse. I could do worse. On the table, right on the lawn. I could do right until somebody's the seas that have gone. It doesn't matter what I will say. I just need to do.
Maybe? That's a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clicking and clacking here.
Worse. I could do well on the table, right on the lawn. I could do right.
Hang on. I did like that first one. What if this just happened every once in a while?
On the table. Worse. I could do well on the table.
Maybe?
Until somebody's
Maybe? Maybe this will work?
until somebody's the seas that have gone. It doesn't matter what I will say.
It needs something to happen in between those hits. Something that kind of reminds people that it's going on. Maybe just like a boom chick. I don't know. I'm improvising here. This is uncharted territory.
Could do worse. I could do well on the table, right on the lawn. I could do right until somebody's the seas that have gone. It doesn't matter what I will say. Just need to do it today.
Maybe. Was it not recording? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Maybe. Just want to make sure that. Yeah, we should be okay.
Worse. I could do well on the table, right on the lawn.
This felt late. That's it right here. Yeah, because it is really late. Should be right on that line. Dang it.
On the lawn. I could do right until somebody's the seas that have gone. It doesn't.
I feel like there should be a bass hit.
I will say.
Right here on this one.
I will say. Just need to do it today.
Adding a bunch of stuff to a song that I tried to make really minimal.
Worse. I could do well on the table,
I don't think I'm ruining it. I don't think I'm improving it by much either. But I am having fun. And that is certainly not the most important thing. It's in the top 12 though. I don't know what you people want from me. Right, this hit is driving me crazy. Now it's too early. What do you need? Good. Good.
It doesn't matter what I will say. I just need to.
I know what it needs. I promise this will be one of the last things. It needs a eighth note or quarter note timekeeper. Like a hi-hat, right? So let's just add one more track. And then we'll play around with this. Why don't we go to, we could keep with the trap kit. Tambourine is attractive. I'm not sure I like the digital tambourine idea.
Got my sound back. I could do
I sound like 1, 2, 3. I can't hear what I'm doing. It's too subtle. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Something like that, maybe. Oh boy. Let's try it out. Sounds like an Enya song. I meant that in a not good way, by the way. Let's just do a loop-de-loop, see if that'll work. I want to take some of the reverb off the tambo. It's a little extreme. Just clicking around here, don't mind me. I'm just adding clatter, aren't I? It literally sounds like someone was just falling down the stairs every 4 bars. I gotta be honest with you people, sometimes if a song is like too direct, I have an instinct to try to muddle it up again. That could be what's happening here. I'm a little uncomfortable with the idea of just a very dry song where like the climax is just like 4 takes of me singing. Alright, well I ran out of video on the iPad, so I think I'm gonna hop off. I don't feel too terribly about this session. I'd be hard pressed to name a single achievement. But again, we did have fun. See, we did have fun. Alright, you buttheads, I'm gonna hop off. Stay safe out there. If you're still watching these, bless your heart. I think tomorrow we're gonna have to start on a new song. New to you, but it'll be one of the 9 to 10 album ones. And then, we'll just go through that song and add a bunch of clattery reverb toms and then wipe our hands. All right, bye.